morning, everybody. How you doing? So, as I mentioned before, I did hashtag Ask Robby, Twitter, blah, 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 and, but I'm also accepting questions from YouTube, which I think this is where this question came from. I can't remember. Y'all know in a second when I pull out the screenshot. Bam! And it was from this person, and they asked, if you could go back and tell yourself anything, what would you tell yourself? And this is a really good question. It's like a philosophical question. Like, what would I have done differently? You know, like if I could warn myself from doing something, what would I say? So let me paint you a picture of who I was like growing up in high school and middle school. I was a nerd. But like at the same time, like kind of coolish nerd, sort of, but definitely earlier on, I was like definitely just a nerd. Like that's who I was. I was focused on academics a lot. I actually wanted to be an engineer. I took lots of years of math and physics, and I did get good grades, good test scores, but I wasn't necessarily invested in school very much. I did the bare minimum, and then like I understood what I needed to understand, and then I didn't work any harder. And it's kind of a shame, because that was such a priority for me, yet I didn't really invest myself in it. I could have learned so much more, but I didn't. So that would be one thing I would tell myself, is to just work a little bit harder in high school, you know, and like actually try to get something out of it. I think I was just bored for the most part, like, and you know, if you get a bad teacher, it's like, ugh, like what can you do, right? If you get a bad teacher, then, I mean, like, just read the book and learn what you can. I know it sucks, you shouldn't have to do that, but it's better than nothing. I think on top of that, I would also tell myself to not worry so much about being like manly, like puberty will hit, don't worry, it's fine. And even then, you're not gonna be that manly, it's okay. Like, who I was just a cool guy, and I should have just embraced my awkwardness. I think I would have been happier. I think I would have been less frustrated. I probably wouldn't have been any less awkward, but that's okay, that's fine. I would have at least been more okay with it. And the last thing I would have told myself is to not define my life by women. My life is not defined by who I am dating. Yes, dating is important, and when you're young, it's like the most important thing in the world. Oh my God, it's everything, it's my life. I wish I just acknowledged that dating was like a process. Like, it takes time to find the right girl, and that's all right. You don't have to find it right away. Also, you don't have to do stereotypical Jewish accents all the time, but now it's habit, so I can't get out of it. But aside from those three things, I'm actually really happy with how I've lived my life. I didn't do anything that, like, drastically, I'm not in jail, you know? Like, I'm fine, I'm okay. Things turned out fine. Things would have been a little bit easier if I knew things earlier, but isn't that all of life all the time? And if I didn't go through those failures and those struggles, then I probably wouldn't have learned the lessons I know today as well. I would have just been like, oh, future me told me this. And that's like, meh. But if you lived through it, if you like learned that shit firsthand, you really understand it. So, actually, if I could go back and tell myself anything, I think I would just tell me, hey, what's up? Give past me a high five, and maybe destroy the space-time continuum, but that's okay. I wouldn't say anything else. And he's like, I want to know what's gonna happen to you. I'm just gonna be like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. That's all you need to know. Go live your life. I like the struggles. I know that's weird, like, you know, wouldn't you want to avoid all the problems if you could? No, not really. Because otherwise, what's the point of all this, you know? Just like coast through life without problems? What was the entire point of you being here? Wow, that's philosophical. Boom! Deep! Hashtag deep. Hashtag philosophy. So yeah, that's my answer to that. Is jack shit. I wouldn't tell me anything, because I would want to relive all those struggles again and again and again. I'm kind of glad I'm past them now. They were important while they were relevant. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please give me a like. If you like these videos and my face, give me a subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. It helps me make more videos. Helps me connect with you guys more often, and I love that. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.